Cardiovascular disease remains a global health challenge, largely because it gradually degrades systemic vascular function, narrowing the pathways the heart relies on to pump blood. To measure how simple dietary choices might counter this decline, a 15-year study in Australia tracked the mortality rates of nearly 1,500 women aged 70 and older. This chart plots their probability of survival over a decade and a half. Notice the separation in these curves. The group eating more than 100 grams of apples a day, about one small fruit, exhibited a 35% lower risk of all-cause mortality compared to those who ate almost none. For this demographic, the data suggests that significant shifts in longevity are deeply correlated with a highly accessible, everyday dietary factor. However, the form of that food changes its impact. A specific clinical trial explored this by measuring the physiological differences between eating whole apples and drinking clear apple juice in healthy volunteers. Because juice is extracted directly from the fruit, logic suggests both should provide the same cardiovascular protections. The lipid data revealed a paradox. While the whole apples successfully lowered LDL cholesterol, drinking the clear apple juice actually caused LDL cholesterol to increase. This discrepancy is a result of the food matrix, the structural and chemical architecture of a whole food that dictates how the body processes its nutrients. Stripping vitamins and sugars from their original physical structure alters and, in the case of clear juice, can even reverse their biological health benefits. The first line of defense in the apple matrix is the skin. The peel contains up to 6 times more polyphenols, beneficial compounds like quercetin, than the flesh inside. These polyphenols inhibit the ACE enzyme. In human physiology, this specific enzyme is a known driver of hypertension and high blood pressure. By suppressing this enzyme, apple polyphenols boost nitric oxide levels. This allows blood vessels to physically relax and widen, reducing systemic blood pressure. Discarding the peel essentially removes the fruit's most effective tool for maintaining vascular elasticity. Beneath the skin, the apple flesh provides pectin, a highly functional soluble fiber. Because pectin and certain polyphenols are resistant to stomach enzymes, they travel untouched into the colon to interact with the gut microbiota. Gut bacteria ferment pectin, binding to bile acids in the digestive tract. Acting as a mechanical sponge, pectin traps these cholesterol-rich acids for safe excretion. To replace them, the liver pulls circulating LDL cholesterol out of the bloodstream, lowering the overall vessel particle density. Clear juice lacks the pectin cell walls necessary for this process. It delivers a rapid spike of sugars without triggering the body's natural cholesterol-binding defense. The whole apple provides the specific mechanical raw materials the digestive tract needs to pull dangerous lipids out of the cardiovascular system. How does this mechanical food matrix compare to modern cardiovascular medicine on a global scale? A 2013 computer modeling study evaluated the impact of a daily apple against common cholesterol-lowering statin drugs for people over 50. The study concluded that an apple a day matched the efficacy of modern statin medicine in reducing cardiovascular mortality, but with fewer side effects. These findings reflect population-level modeling. This dietary habit serves as a powerful addition to, rather than a replacement for, physician-prescribed medical treatments. When supported by hard data, these consistent dietary interventions demonstrate a level of efficacy that rivals pharmaceutical standards. To achieve these cardiovascular benefits, clinical research points to an optimal dose of 3 to 6 whole apples per week. Varieties like Red Delicious, Granny Smith, and Renetta Canada are particularly effective, as they offer a higher density of polyphenols. Maximizing this effect requires 3 rules. You must eat the peel, you should avoid clear juice, and you should aim for 3 to 6 helpings weekly. Processing apples into clear juices or sauce destroys the mechanical synergy and cellular integrity required to protect the heart. Long-term cardiovascular health is best supported by the consistent, evidence-based leverage of the complete biological food matrix.